All right. This is recording number 2. Trying to think about some stories to tell, information to give. You know, I had one time, probably multiple times, but one time we set allegedly. Wow, I have to say that. We set the ditch on fire right next to the trailer park. That was fun. I set my bike on fire, my handlebars. I sprayed my handlebars down with Axe. And then I just lit it on fire and rode around with it. Oh, we set our bike ramps on fire and jumped them. And they were plastic and they melted a little bit. I don't think it was too bad. I don't remember. I do know that we set them bitches on fire. I had actually a bit of an experience, allegedly, breaking into the community pool for the trailer park and doing nefarious things with nefarious people. Those are fun experiences, being that we didn't get caught. My buddy actually had a live-in area in his shed growing up. I never lived in there, but I spent many a nights in there. He had it all hooked up, man. We had a he had a fridge in there, a TV. He had all kinds of stuff in there, man. It was interesting. I used to spend the night over there in the shed. I actually got really drunk one night and passed out on his lawn and then crawled into the shed to finish sleeping. This guy, particularly, told me about a week before I found out that I was going to have a child that he had a dream that Heather was pregnant. And I'm like, no, whatever. And then a week later, I find out. Kind of weird how the universe works. 3 minutes in, it's kind of weird to pay attention to the time. It's like, how long have you been talking? This is how you feel on stage. Yeah, we had many experiences. We used to play football in the field. We used to have the older crew, and by older I mean, a couple years older, 3 or 4. But they'd be our QBs. They'd still hit us, That's how I got my nickname Shin. We used to have a hood kid named Aaron, always used to wear his pants around his ankles. Blonde, white hair, white kid. Talk ghetto though, Every time he'd play football, or well, not every time, but the one time we were playing football, he just happened to say something. I can't to this day remember why. He's like, man, Shin. Oh, I think it was because every time they threw me the ball, it would go to my shins or something. It was funny. No, I don't need you. I don't need you. Oh, wow. Just ruined the podcast. Siri thought I was talking to her. And then after that, I became Auntie Shin. We used to go over to my buddy's house, and his niece, who is a person now, which is crazy. She used to call me Auntie Shin and Uncle Jake. I just, yeah, I just heard. Well, I mean, like, not like it's like gossip, but that their house caught on fire. So it's such a shame. I love Grandma and the whole family. Um, Man, what else? What else? We had, oh, here's a good one. We had a night where we were going out and drinking. It was me and the boys, you know. It was four of us. Uh, and anyways, we went to Wing House. I think it was Wing House. Wing House or Hooters. It was definitely Wing House. Went to Wing House and we're drinking. And dude comes in. And he comes by the table and he's like, "It's nice to see boys out being boys," or something like that, you know, something just alluding to our like hanging out with the boys or whatever. It's kind of weird, but whatever. We're drinking, we're having fun. So we're there before he gets there, and then after he's going to leave. And before he pays his bill, he comes over. He goes, "Good to see you boys are still here." He goes, "Buy him a round of drinks. Buy him a round of the Four Horsemen." The Four Horsemen is 4 shots of whiskey, different types of whiskey, in one shot. So, anyway, it was a great shot. It was a great moment. It was awesome, you know, whatever. And then all of a sudden, his daughter comes over and goes, "Did he buy you guys a shot?" This is before we got the shot, I think. "Did he buy you guys a shot?" We're like, "Oh yeah, but he's not gonna be fucking doing that. This isn't happening again." Dot dot dot. And the waiter comes to bring out the shots, and the lady's arguing, and the guy goes, "It's my fucking money. I can do what I want with it, right? I'm paying for it. I bought it. They can have it." And so we took the shots. And he's arguing, they're arguing, we're laughing. He comes over right before they leave, and he goes, "Buy him another round of shots." So we had 2 Four Horsemen shots. And his daughter comes over again, and she's like, "He bought you guys another shots. I hope you're happy you're taking presents out of my kids' hands," and dot dot dot. And you know, we're young and like, what the fuck, lady? You know, we're out just having. I didn't ask him to come over here. I still kind of. I don't even think it had anything to do with young. Like, she was being a bitch. Maybe he has a problem doing that, but you know, I don't know. You can't control your like. Why aren't you, you know, getting presents for your daughter? Like, what is he doing it for? It's just kind of weird. But another story. Damn, it seems hard to pull these out. I had an interview with a friend of mine for his college work, and he had to interview me, and you know, what about this and what about that, and I found it really hard to open up and talk about shit. And then I find myself reviewing, kind of like I'm doing now, reviewing what I'm going to say before I say it, in order to not say something that I'm going to regret, which I guess is, you know, a skill and something that technically we should all do. But also it reserves me a lot, because there's a lot of things that I just end up, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to do that. I'm nervous. I've talked to guys at the shop. Is that mysterious enough? Ooh. And their opinion on my identity and work finding out, and certain stories and things that maybe I shouldn't talk about. And maybe I'll get there. At the moment, I think I have stories to tell that aren't particularly related to certain things that may or may not get me in trouble. Um, yeah, man, I'm excited for the next step in life, and also nervous and anxious. So, I gotta find out how to distribute this, what app, which way, you know. Am I gonna bring people in? Who's gonna be my first guest? Do I need to figure it out beforehand? This has all been off the cuff a little bit, I had a few ideas. I'm trying to sit and think now. Oh, we got kicked out of a Walmart. Oh wow. I mean, we got banned from a Walmart recently. I'm too old for this shit, man. But I did it because I'm dumb. We're dumb. Me and a friend of mine, the Nameless King, he who must not be named. Our third. Um, well, I say a lot. I wonder if I sound dumb. Do I sound dumb when I say So we're at a Walmart. We're there to get some propane for the grill. And we pay for the propane. And damn it, I did it again. Look at that. Now I'm self-conscious about it. So anyways, we pay for the gas. And we see the other exit that you're not allowed to go out of anymore because of COVID. Because, COVID only comes in and out of one door. So we're like, yeah, it says open. It did. It said open on the lock part. We can get through there. So I tried to open it. It opened. We walked through it. Now, I walk through the door and I'm fucking around, I run through it like, go, 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 go. Because I don't see anybody or any reason to actually be saying go, 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 go. I'm just making a joke. I run around the corner. Now, when I run around the corner, I keep walking because I'm going to the gate. I don't think jack shit about nothing. And then I turn around and I say my buddy isn't behind me. When I turn back around and I start walking towards him, I hear him coming around the corner. Oh yeah, whatever, buddy. Da da da. So he's going at it with 3 security people, and they threatened him, right? But anyways, long story short, man, we got 3 squad cars pulled up on us for going out the wrong door. They trespassed us. I can't go back to a Walmart, a specific Walmart, for a year. And that troubles me. It made me want to go to the Walmart that I couldn't go to because they told me I couldn't. And that makes me mad. Wow. Okay, cool. Another story down. I went to fucking Disney World with my grandma when we were young. When we were young. Well, yeah, I mean, she was younger. When I was young. And we're going to have dinner, or we had dinner with the characters. Because, Grandma's balling. Grandma's balling out. She's like, you're about to have an experience. So we go to have Disney. We had dinner with the characters, and we're going back to the car, and there is something in the trunk. We're just about to get in the car, and she slams the fucking trunk on my head. I end up bleeding and bleeding. I don't remember if we had to go to the doctor. I don't even know. I don't think we went to the doctor. Huh. Grandma was like, fuck that. I think she poured some gunpowder on my head and just lit it, sealed it up, cauterized it. But yeah, it was traumatizing, and that bitch lost my hat. She did. She took my hat from me and left it on a bench. And then I'm pretty sure she tried to spin it like, well, if you were being good with your hat, I wouldn't have lost your hat, you know? So, salute to all the lost hats out there, man. And you all be well.